Welcome, guys, to Imaginerds, where dreams come true.
Whoa.
Okay.
So not good.
I guess that doesn't pass.
That was a Hallmark card.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
We need a tagline, guys.
That's not it.
Imaginerds, where
nerds imagine.
we're nerds imagine. Welcome to Imaginerds, guys. The whole gang is here because we are here to talk about our favorite underrated Disney films. So we're all here, we love Disney, obviously we love Disney films, and we love talking about Disney, and sometimes there's just Disney movies that a lot of people don't really talk about, or aren't heavily merchandised, and so we're here to talk about those movies.
Let me paint you a picture.
Here we go.
The year is 1990 something. The month
Precise.
is March. We'll go with March. And a movie comes out that changes everything. And that movie is Heavyweights. It was written by Judd Apatow, who, if you don't know, went on to make many other very successful films in later years, not Disney films. A bunch of kids go to fat camp. And long story short, adventures in fat camp, they compete in the Apache Relay. Happy ending, credits roll, tears are flowing.
And Ben Stiller's in it.
You feel good. But yes, so one of the coolest things about it is it has a young, he was known, but up and coming Ben Stiller as the same exact character he is in Dodgeball. It's literally, he's
It's the big
same guy.
character.
It's it's like Dodgeball, but like for families.
Yes.
Yeah, so Tony Perkins, aka Dodgeball guy, Paul Feig, I don't know how to pronounce his name, the guy who directed Bridesmaids and Ghostbusters, a lot of other non-Disney films. Basically the whole cast of The Mighty Ducks is in it, namely Goldberg, who as Josh just steals the show. It's a great movie. It's called Heavyweights. It is completely underrated. It's a Disney film. I would highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up. I would put up 4, but I only have 2.
We'll put up the rest for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Judd Apatow,
10
classic. So my underrated Disney movie. There's a long-standing, I don't want to say tradition, but just kind of known fact that everyone can come together and agree that most Disney movies that end in 2 are not very good, and usually back in our day were straight to VHS, which some people watching this might not know what that means. But those, now they'd be straight to DVD or Blu-ray. But there is one that a young Alyssa loved very much and watched to the point of almost breaking the VHS, and that would be The Lion King 2. And I might get a lot of hate for that, but you know what? I don't even care.
I like that.
It's great. Okay,
That
so
was good too.
and a lot of things in it, like the opening song, which is awesome, and it's featured in the Lion King Broadway show, was actually written for the original movie, and it just didn't end up being used for it. And so they ended up putting it in the first one, which is why that song is so strong in comparison to some of the others in the film. They're still great, but they're not that. Exactly. But I don't know what it was. It was just one of those movies for me that I absolutely loved. There's Kovu and Kiara and the Bride Lands and she's revenging Scar. It's love. It's amazing. If you can somehow go to some used VHS store and find that movie, you should definitely watch it because it's thoroughly enjoyable.
So for my underrated Disney movie, I'm going to talk about the Goofy movie. This movie, I feel like, is one of the most relatable Disney cartoons out there. You've got this kid, Max, he's in high school, and he ends up lying to this girl that he really likes, and then goes on a road trip with his dad to cover up his lie and make it real. So, who hasn't lied to somebody like and went on a road trip with their dad to fix
So
it,
relatable.
right?
Yeah.
That happened
I know I
have.
have. No, just kidding. But to be serious, like there's no antagonist in the movie. The whole storyline is kind of like around how Max is going to like I don't know, make his lie to Roxanne come true. And just kind of his struggles through that and the craziness of being a goof, as Pete would put it. It's just, I just love that movie.
It's a good
And the music in that movie is phenomenal. Powerline is the main like music guy that they're trying to go see in concert, and he's kind of like this Prince dude he's got like these cool glasses and, you know, the sweet like
yellow jumpsuit.
I know, I should have worn that hat.
Kind of look like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, it's like a Power Ranger with Prince, and he sings great songs, and they're all super catchy. You got the classic Eye to Eye, which I really hope they have that on like Spotify or something.
Oh, they do. They have.
I'm about ready to go listen to that right now. I haven't
You should
done
probably
it
look it up right now.
I don't know. That's one of my favorites, and it's super underrated. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
My favorite underrated Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast's Enchanted Christmas Special. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite princess Disney movie, and the Christmas Special is pretty great. I love it so much. I have her dress from that movie. I do, but it doesn't fit anymore. The arms are too small.
The struggles.
So jealous.
I know, but the little poncho.
Yeah,
I can still wear that. So I'll wear that sometimes.
See, I love that one too. So I'm like fueled with so much envy that you at one point had that dress, because I know exactly which dress you're talking about.
Can we talk about the villain in that movie?
Yeah.
So the organ guy is just, I don't know, I block him from my memory because he is really scary.
He is scary.
It really is. But, you know, Christmas magic and love overcomes all of that, so
Sure.
he goes away. But the characters, the new characters that they bring in, the ornaments and, you know, the angel on top of the tree, and you just fall in love with the new characters, and they add so well to the original storyline. And they just fit in so well. It's just a fun, magical Christmas story.
I liked about that movie too, that it's kind of continuing the story, you know, because it's still when the Beast is a beast, and so it's not like, oh, it's the first Christmas after everything happened or whatever. It's all the characters. It's almost like a continuation of the few scenes you see when they're in the snow in the original movie. It's like what was going on during the time of her at the castle. And since you never know exactly that timeline of how long she's gone or whatever, I liked that it kind of showed that there were other things that were happening and other relationships that were developing.
Yeah, so that's my favorite underrated Disney movie. Go watch it if you can. Well, I know it's not Christmas time right now, but you can still watch it. It doesn't matter.
My favorite underrated Disney film, or one of them I should say, is Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's kind of an underrated Disney film because it's not really talked about a lot. Disney doesn't really like to talk about it a lot or merchandise it. There's not really much of a presence of it in the parks, and that's because it's one of the Disney animated films that has some of the darkest themes in it. Like, it's one of the only ones to use like even mildly bad language. There's a lot of religious themes in the movie, and they use the derogatory term gypsy in the movie, and so
almost drops the baby down the well.
there's stuff.
a lot.
There's that. There's a lot of dark stuff, and even one of the songs that the villain Judge Frollo sings, Hellfire. Judge Frollo sings about his, we'll say, desire for Esmeralda. But I love the character of Quasimodo, the Hunchback, and just his desire to be out where the people are. I love his song Out There. Kind of a Little Mermaid thing going on there too, where he wants to be part of another world that he feels completely secluded from. And the music in that is amazing. That intro song, The Bells of Notre Dame, is like so powerful. And like such a great intro to the movie. And then the artwork of like the cathedral and all of Paris is just really, really cool. So I love that movie. That is on DVD and Blu-ray. Go watch that movie. It's so good. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Those are some of our favorite underrated, less talked about, less merchandised Disney films. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite kind of underrated Disney film is. If we talked about any of your favorites, give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to our channel Imaginerds, where you can geek out with other nerds like us about Disney stuff. So thank you guys, and we will see you real soon.
Go watch Heavyweights. It's on Netflix. No excuses.
It's important.
Da, 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 da.